What's going on, everybody? Welcome here, Big Apple Stacker, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know, stop the applause. We don't need no applause out here, guys. Thank you very much. All right, guys. Ha, today, I got my PMG 1394s coming back for PMG, baby, and we are back. I know that I've been out of the loop for a little while, doing some videos or even doing live videos, but I got my stuff. I'm gonna kind of just give me 1 second. Gotta just check out my camera, just to kind of straighten it up because I feel a little bit weird here. The way the camera is running here. Make sure my mic is working and it is loud and clear, baby. Let's go. Hell yeah. What I'm talking about. All right. I'm going to just just change this up a little bit. And before the gunshots start popping up and anything else that's coming here, because I think the train is popping, the train is coming. And maybe I don't want nobody to grab my notes. Police sirens are coming. Holy shit. I think they're outside. Give me one moment. All right. All right. Just playing around. Anyway, on the opposite side of this is my personal information from PMG, which we're putting to the side. Of course, they pack up really well. That's one thing about PMG. I'm a little upset with PMG anyway, guys. Not too happy with PMG, by the way. Not too happy with PMG, and I'm going to show you the reason why in a couple of minutes after I open this up here. Okay, gonna kind of just move my camera up just a little bit because it's just I want to make sure it reaches out everything. So let me turn this on, get this going. All right. So I'm still going to take out, again, my personal information there on PMG. They give it to you separately. There you go. Boom. There it is. Right there. So there's my personal information. That goes there. Okay. So most of these notes, guys, you've already had seen already. Okay. I had them reholdered. But there's a reason why I had them reholdered. Maybe some of you guys may know the reason why, which is they're just saying bullshit to me that they don't use the post office box, which is about time. They should have done that years ago. But anyway, we're going to kind of move that light over a little bit, kind of swing a little bit here in the center. Now, these notes, of course, we got the new condoms coming in. Got new condoms on them. They are here, and I got them ready to go for my 1394s. I'm going to just start with this one. Now, this 1394 was already graded, right? There was nothing, nothing changed. I didn't send this note to get reholdered. All right, guys. So. I know that I was just showing you my 1394s. You're probably going to see a different clip or whatever it is. But I got to change it. I'd rather just use my own video camera from the computer. It's a lot easier. StreamYard does some crazy shit. I don't know what they do. But anyway, guys, if you guys have noticed this here, there it is, which I'm going to actually just turn it around. But let me just go back to the other one. I'll swing it around. And I'm going to actually just put these in because I don't want, if you guys see already, brand new slab. But what you see is the Big Apple collection. There it is. Big Apple collection is in the mix. So all my notes, the 6 notes that I had reholdered, they are now all Big Apple collection. So these are all the 1394s. And as you see, I don't know who's texting, but let's just double check. Thank you. Out. We are out of there. Another one, 1394. Now, guys, this is the date back. Again, I would have had this in a little higher grade, but it would have had a note on it. This one's 25 with no notes on it. But again, Big Apple collection, there it is. If you see them, they're all starting to be Big Apple collections there. We're going to move that out to the side. Get this out. So, get swinging around on this. We're going to get this one in here. We got the, obviously, the date back. No date back, sorry, the plain back. Another one, Big Apple collection on the side. So they're all 1394's Big Apple collection on it. I think it's pretty cool having them. Here's the Red Seal. The Red Seal 55 EPQ. They're all the same. They all came back. I had them all reholdered into a new holder with the Big Apple collection on it. So, you know, a lot of you guys have already seen these notes already, but you didn't see it with the Big Apple collection. So the grades have not changed, but they're all just now Big Apple collections on them. 1394s, straight from New York. Here we are, baby. This is what I'm talking about. So, we got this one, and then we got the other one. We got another $10. Now, we're going to go back to the other ones, and I'm going to kind of just tell you. So, and we got the last one that I just showed you, and I kind of just clipped it. There it is. So, we got two parts of the videos we're going to just show. There you go, guys. All the notes, they're all Big Apple collections. Great looking notes, every single one of them. I love just holding them because now they're in the holders. 64. This had actually a pinhole somewhere, really small pinhole. They were able to find my Red Seal. Red Seals are really expensive on this. So, if you also didn't know, recently I just had picked up the Red Seal for the $20. Also, this one was graded 63 EPQ. This also had the exceptional with the embossing on it. That was there. So actually, this actually goes right here. So I had all these notes, guys. I mean, it's quite a bit of notes. There's 7 notes here. Now we're gonna go back. I had this note. It's a 64. I actually cut this out. It's a 64. It had details. It was an internal repair. No problem. I sent this out to PMG. And PMG graded it a 40. So now we cut it out back out. I know it sounds crazy. But the reason why I did that, I want to see how good PMG is. Because PMG has really went down. PMG, the service has really, I mean, guys, to get this reholdered, so just to let you know, to get this reholdered, it's supposed to take 10 days. Now, of course, they say, well, that's the estimate. It actually took them 18 days to reholder this. Now, that's not the time that the note got there. It was technically almost 21 days, 22 days for them to get it, open it, reholder this, and put Big Apple. It took them forever to do 6 notes, not 7, 6. PMG is not, I don't recommend anybody using PMG anymore lately because they're not really that good anymore. With the paper money, it's very, very, you know, I don't know who's grading over there. Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, I have no idea who the fuck is grading over there. But of course, when you spend a certain amount, and I bought this from Stacks and Bowers, this note was already graded already. But of course, PCGS is blowing out PMG. Now, fortunately, I like my PMG notes. because I started to buy them in the beginning. But I got no problems changing to PCGS that knows what they're doing. They gave this a 40 again, same thing, repaired, same thing, repaired, internal repair. A 40 should be bent, should have folds, should have all types of shit to it. This is a 64. So let's look at the folds, because they said there's folds to it. I want to look at folds, right? We're gonna look at a fold here. I'll pull up this red seal. Let's see if we can see a fold, because this is a 55, right? I'm gonna have to bring this light down just a little, just to kind of turn it down a little bit, so you can see, right? I want you guys to see this. So let's pull out a 25, right? We can see folds to it. You can see folds there, right? I mean, that's why it's a 25. You can see it. You can see the folds, the entire fold. There's a fold to the note, right? I mean, that's what it is. It is what it is when it's a fold. I mean, plain and simple, guys, you can see it. You can see folds, right? 25, here's the 25, it's a nick. Again, let's look at the folds, right? You can see the folds here. And I'm trying to show you the light so I can bring it. All right, that's even a little better, right? You can see the folds to it. It's plain and simple, plain and daylight. I'm showing it, right? Showing it plain and clear. But PMG, they're a little stupid, because how could you not? I want to show the folds. Here's the 63 where there's no folds, right? You can see that there's no folds to this note. I mean, just look at it clearly. Clearly, there's no folds to the note. That's why it's a 63. Well, here, this was a 64. So let's look at the notes, PMG, since you guys know or pretend to know what the fuck you're doing. Here you go. And I spoke to this guy, Edward. I got an email, so I got to blow him up, because he was a fucking retard, if you ask me. And sorry that I have to go that direction, because the guy's like, well, there's no notes or no nothing. I'm like, what are you? Come on. Clearly, you gave it a 40. You gave it a 40, so tell me where the creases are. Where are the creases to this note? This note, guys, is as clear. It's as straight as an arrow. I can't even begin to tell you what were they talking about creases. That's what they say, 3 to 4 creases on the note. There's no creases here. That's why PCGS gave it a 64. But what happened was, guys that worked for PMG went to PCGS. So the graders from PMG went to PCGS to go work. So who's grading the notes over there? Well, that's the problem. They don't have good people grading notes. I heard at one point it's the people that's doing comic books, but I don't know. But anyway, so we're sending this back to PCGS, right? Unfortunately, it's going to have the Big Apple collection here, and I can't. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to do, but I'm not going to have a 64 and then go down to a 40 because PMG doesn't know what they're doing. Absolutely not. We cut it out of PMG. Get rid of PMG. So I tell everybody, guys, do not send to PMG if you're grading notes. I would suggest go to PCGS. The graders know what they're doing there. They know how to grade the notes there. Unfortunately, like I said, PMG has been going down. Do not use PMG. I don't, NGC with the coins, the same thing. There's always issues with coins. They say it's clean, and if you crack it out and you send a PCGS, PCGS gives it a grade. Why? Because PMG, they're losing their graders, they're losing their people. Guys, it's just not worth sending notes to them. And I used to praise PMG and NGC. I used to be one of those people. They're great, they're good, they know, but since I heard that they lost people, their graders, that's the problem. That's a big issue. Until they get their shit fixed, I don't think I'm sending any notes. And a lot of people that I know will not be using PMG. And of course, this video goes out to everybody, so it's not. The only bad thing is, unfortunately, I wanted to, any other 1394s that I find, which it would have been, like I said, this one, even though I screwed up anyway because it's a Big Apple stacker, which was okay. It was getting cut out, but I'm okay with that. It got cut out. It's going to PCGS, and so I'm going to have it. I wanted to have it all consistent, but since PMG is no good of a company now, guys, to send in notes, I don't know. Remember, PMG, paper money grading, is poor management grading. It's poor management grading. That's what it is, guys. It's no longer PMG. So, definitely for sure, their paper money guaranteed graders, they just poor management. They are poor managed. They're not good. But anyway, guys, I want everybody to thank you for actually watching my video here. Great. If you haven't, watched it, I know a lot of you guys have already seen a lot of these notes. But there you go, guys. Again, thank you all. Stay safe. We'll be doing a live stream soon. The holidays are coming, and we're gonna get ready to party here, baby. I know it's Sunday, but like they say every day, baby, let's go. It's party time. Big Apple Stacker here, baby. Straight from New York City. We are sending out our love to everyone. Big hugs to everybody. Big hugs to everybody out there. All right, guys. Stay safe, all.